What started as payback turned deadly. It all began with a simple act of pettiness. My neighbor, Mr. Henderson, a man whose prize-winning roses were his entire world, kept letting his sprinkler soak my classic 1968 Mustang. I asked him nicely, then less nicely. Nothing changed. So, I decided on a little payback. I bought a special, high-potency weed killer, the kind that promises to turn vibrant gardens into barren wastelands. My plan was simple, a quick spray under the cover of darkness. Revenge would be mine. That night, dressed in black, I crept over to his fence. The moon was hidden behind thick clouds. Perfect. As I approached his prized rose bushes, I heard a faint rustling. I froze. A small figure darted out from behind the shed. It was Billy, Henderson's 10-year-old grandson, who often stayed over. He was holding a small watering can. "Grandpa says they're thirsty," he whispered, thinking I was his grandfather, in the dark. My heart pounded in my chest. I almost sprayed that poison right where a child was playing. I muttered something and quickly retreated, the bottle of weed killer feeling like a lead weight in my hand. Shaken, I went back inside and poured the entire thing down the drain. The next morning, I went over to apologize to Mr. Henderson, ready to confess everything. But when he opened the door, his face was pale, his eyes filled with tears. He told me he'd had a heart attack in the garden last night. If Billy hadn't found him while watering the roses, he would have died right there. My petty plan for revenge almost cost a man his life and could have harmed a child. Standing there, I realized how easily a moment of anger can spiral into something catastrophic. I never done most, Donny. But I spent every weekend after that helping him with his garden. My payback turning into a penance. That near disaster was a brutal reminder. What starts as a small act of malice can have consequence you never ever intended. It was a lesson I'd carry with me for the rest of my life.